Oh, good morning, everybody. Y'all already know who it is, CJBK, or Target Individual CJBK, aka Chris James, Brooklyn. Um, yeah, the one thing that I like to make it clear is that I'm not gonna hide because, like, I've seen some TIs, they want to hide their face, conceal their identity, things of that sort. First and foremost, if you're a targeted individual, the world already, like, whoever's a part of this, secret society or this network of people, they already know what you look like. They already know how you sound. And because most of them are flying monkeys, they basically have already, spread as much slander and lies and stuff about you to people you don't even know yet. They already have spread it out there. So the last thing that you can do is actually try to act like you're hiding something, because that's what they do. They're masters at hiding everything that they do. So why not just be as bold as God and just go ahead and just be just go ahead and be out there. Because I mean, at the end of the day, you're not really helping yourself by concealing your own identity. You're not even really concealing it. You're just letting people who don't know that this stuff happens, who don't know that, covert harassment, electronic harassment, biofrequency hacking, all these different things, you're just letting them know that it's not necessarily true. The more people that they can see who is speaking very coherently and intellectually about these things, and who, are describing exactly what it feels like, you know, you would actually be doing more of a service if you let them see, right? Because I mean, I don't know, like, I get why Anonymous hides their face, because they're like low key breaking laws, but like in a Robin Hood sense. This secret society, they're not doing anything in a Robin Hood sense. They're basically just destroying lives and basically just, trying to induce psychological illnesses into people and induce, actual, illnesses and diseases into people. When I found out that every disease, every virus, every ailment in the body is actually encoded in vibrational frequencies, and if someone locks on to your own resonating biofrequency, they can actually transmit those same frequencies to viruses and everything into you. They can almost create those things within you. And when you have radiated electromagnetic pulses coming from like fake cell towers that are within your area, best way to find out if you have a fake cell tower near you, I know on the Apple devices, you can go to the Apple store and download an app called, Architecture of Radio. I have at least about 4 videos. It's the video that has like a purple image, and you see like something that looks like a line going straight up. Yeah, check those out. But no, this morning I just basically what this video is about is, another DOS attack that I had to endure. Another denial of service attack. Basically, when they hack the server of either your cellular network or the server that you're trying to connect with from your device, and they create like a block, like they basically intercept it, right? They either intercept it or they jam it. Either word, works pretty fine. And when I woke up, I didn't even have to wake up this early, but I guess my body is just used to waking up at 2:30 in the morning. So I just woke up at like 5 something. And crazy thing is, I woke up to hearing not myself speak like audibly, but subconsciously. I woke up to myself talking about um talking about my sexual experiences for whatever reason. But I already know that while I'm asleep, they're basically using the I think it's like light energy waves, or light energy frequency waves to see if they can get me to respond in my subconscious to questions and things of that sort. And trust and believe this stuff is very real. If you need proof, just comment, comment below, and I will post the exact web link to the scientific case study where scientists and doctors have found that they can actually use frequencies along with a brain-computer interface and a EEG and some other device that can be used to scan the frequencies of the brain and to decode them through the brain-computer interface, and then create a whole new thought or transmission, and then send it back into the brain to get you to respond subconsciously. Your mouth won't have to move, but you can basically feel yourself in a conversation in your head, right? So, or in your mind rather. I was dealing with a DOS attack. I was able to pay, put money on my rent. Then, as I was trying to pay my cell phone bill, I got met with a message that said, something seems wrong. Almost like saying like the car was declined. But I have like hundreds of dollars in my account and my bill is only like $112. So I'm like, the fuck they mean? So then I was like, wait, okay, this has happened before. I think I, already know what's happening. So I said, all right, I owe somebody like $20 on Venmo. Let me see if I can send them $20. Boom. Got hit with a transaction decline. Message. So I was like, okay. So I already know what's happening. It's a DOS attack, and they're basically blocking me access from being able to electronically use my debit card. And everyone who's a target individual got to realize, if they're not messing with you physically or breaking into your home and stuff, their power is limited to just electronics. And quite honestly, they're a secret society, so they can't just do things. They have a chain of command. They have orders they have to follow. They can't just go around killing people willy-nilly, because then it'll draw too much attention to them, because they're a secret society. Most TIs are so wrapped up in, it's the FBI, it's the CIA, it's the I don't know, that all these different avenues of government. And I'm just like, look, I think what y'all really need to understand is that, because my perps done told me more information than they should have, but it's a secret society. A secret society has people in every damn job section, every damn part of the societal hierarchy, from the homeless man sleeping on the street all the way up to probably the president of the United States. It's a secret society. There's levels to this shit. And that's why I don't really focus my attention on I don't really focus my attention on the who. The only thing I'm focusing my attention is on the what they're using, how they're using it, where is it coming from. That's the only thing I care about, because if you can get that part down, the who part is going to come later. Focus on the what, the where, the when, and the how. The who part is going to come later. Trust and believe the who part is going to come later, because the snowball is already rolling. There's already things happening, even though we don't necessarily see it broadcasted on the news. Hell, they're not broadcasting a lot of shit on the news, especially anytime anyone's having like severe reaction to the COVID vaccine. But this video is not going to be about that. But yeah, so yeah, I basically, when the DOS attack happened, so I was like, okay, first thing I got to do is, first thing I did was I made a complaint to the FCC about, you can go to the FCC's main website and make a complaint about interference with your mobile device or your mobile network, and just like, explain to them what's happened. They want you to do in 3 to 5 sentences, but I'm like, nah, I don't think I could fit everything I need to say in 3 or 5 sentences. But I didn't overdo it though. I probably did like 6 or 7 sentences. So after I sent the complaint into them, because remember, it's all through the use of radio frequencies, and the FCC is supposed to be responsible for managing the radio waves that are, being transmitted. Now granted, the electronic handlers, they are operating within like double wideband frequencies. They are working within hidden frequencies, similar to like Wi-Fi, which is in like 2.5 gigahertz. I think it's like 2.5. It's either 2.5 or 2.4 gigahertz, and then there's like 5.0 gigahertz. So they're basically operating within that realm, because why? Wi-Fi is everywhere. Wi-Fi is everywhere. So if you can work and communicate within that same frequency band, then you can basically go untraced, because Wi-Fi is everywhere. What's a better way to mask your communication? What's a better way to mask your communication than to actually hide within the frequency band of another, frequency that's already constantly operational. But anyway, so yeah, after I sent that complaint in, I called my bank, to see if there was a hold on my account. I explained to them I've been dealing with some hackings and, denial of service attacks, and, pretty much they, the guy on the phone, he was like, okay, let me see if I can get in contact with his supervisor, whatever. I kind of almost believe that, people within, it's a secret society. So they got people in all parts of society, really, so there's probably people who are gang stalkers that know your account, that works for your bank. There's probably, hell, the hell, the supermarket you go to probably got gang stalkers in there that know what you like, to buy, and all kinds of stuff like that. But so he's like, he couldn't get in contact with his supervisor, so what he did was refresh my account. Then boom, I said, all right, I'm gonna try it again, see if I can make my payments. And lo and behold, I was able to make my payments. But I didn't make my payments through the apps. I went to the main websites to make the payments, and it worked. So I'm not sure if it's more like, because they have my phone hacked, they basically created backdoor configuration alterations to the apps themselves, or if it really is just and then you see I'm in my bedroom, right? So they do that. That was my toilet, right? That was like the pump. They do that to create a basically a distraction. It basically it's supposed to distract my focus, because they're losing synchronization with my brainwaves. And if you ever notice like anyone slamming doors or knocking on the wall, horn honking, or, you sound like your toilet's flushing, that is basically to distract you and find that window of opportunity for them to be able to resynchronize their device with your brainwave activity. But that's pretty much it. Just wanted to let everybody know about what you can do to basically help yourself get over a DOS attack. Because obviously VPNs don't work for shit. They basically just know how to turn off my VPN on my phone, and I have a VPN on my laptop. And what it does is whenever someone is trying to access my laptop through a Wi-Fi network or whatever, there's a kill switch. The kill switch will basically disconnect the internet connection whenever someone is trying to hack through the network. And when I know and I get a notification right on the bottom right corner of my laptop that whenever the kill switch was activated, that lets me know someone was basically trying to access my computer. Luckily, I don't have anything on my computer. So the worst thing that these electronic handlers can do is actually download something onto my computer that wasn't there already. Because I don't have anything on. There's no pictures. There's no real information on there, because I realized ever since they basically got my very first Facebook page, permanently deleted. They did something, and I know it couldn't have been something that I did, because it couldn't have been that. I don't do anything that serious on Facebook for them to permanently delete my page, but through the first phone that I had, I basically had downloaded all of the data from my very first Facebook profile. It was like, damn near like I think it was like four gigabytes worth of data, or probably more than that. And then they basically hacked my first phone. It was an Android. They hacked the phone and then basically stole just about all of the data that was on my phone. And then, they basically just used all that stuff against me. They took my private messages. They probably have all my pictures and sending all my pictures out to within their secret society. They got so much going on, but at the same time, I say, look, I'm God willing. I'm not gonna let fear control how I live my life. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Just want to let y'all know, look, do not let fear take control of how you live your life. Do not let these electronic handlers, don't let the flying monkeys, don't let the on the ground gang stalkers, don't let the home intruders, don't let none of them control how you live your life. Just remember to always take life one breath, one thought, one step, one day at a time. And remember, you have one mind, one spirit, one body, one God. Peace.